Alright everyone, so welcome back to Eastshade. So quick recap of what happened last time. So what happened last time, last we left off we were in Nava, the city of Nava. We did a whole bunch of shit in Nava. We did a whole bunch of shit outside of Nava too, but most importantly, we got a job. So we became hired as a artist in Nava, and we get commissions now. So we were able to get a whole shit ton of the glowstones, which is the money in this game. And we bought a whole shit ton of things. We bought a fishing rod. We bought a tea kettle, so we make teas now. We bought a bike. We'd already bought the code, so but I think, but we bought a bike, and that'll help us move around a lot faster. Also, outside of the city, we explored some things, some mysteries and other things. One of them was the mysterious night drumming that somebody asked us to investigate. Turns out that was by a bunch of little raccoon people called the First Folk. We met up with one of them called Alejo, who's our new best friend, and he took us down, and they live in like underground like sandstone caverns with a whole bunch of glowstone and stuff like that, and took us down to meet his people, and they were all a little bit freaked out, but Alejo's just a adventurous young soul and just wants to get out there, and maybe our people can be friends. So solve that mystery. He's friends with Mudwillow, the rhyming underground hermit. It was mucho exciting. When we first encountered the night drummers, they ran away down a mystical like tree thing, a la like platform 9 3/4, which I think that's the correct reference for it. God damn it, my Harry Potter thing is my Harry Potter my Harry Potter knowledge is old hat. Anyway, we helped the K&K apothecary. We helped Kaylin and Kai at the apothecary. We cleared their name. The reason that they were so freaking poor was because people were shutting their apothecary, either because they were overcharging or because they thought that they were using black thistle in their potions, which they weren't, which we got proved by a scientist. And so they're now bustling and booming again, even though they're like off the beaten path to nowhere. Yeah, we did a whole bunch of other stuff. Let's just jump into it. Continue. Let's just jump right back into it. A lot of it was doing commissions, so we could get all of the glowstone that we have. And a whole bunch of other things. We also went to the Dream Tea group in the city of Nava, the Dream Tea cult. I say in quotation marks because it's not clear who the cult really is. The Dream Tea people, or the is it? Oh, I thought it was raining there for a second. The Dawning Hour. Whether it was the Dream Tea people or the thing. Oh, hold on. Anyway, we went there. We got high on Dream Teas. I wasn't gonna drink the Dream Teas, but they wouldn't let you leave with them. Later, I realized maybe you can deposit the Dream Teas before you exit if you don't want to drink them. But I was just like, oh no, won't let me leave with them. I'm committed. Gulp, gulp, gulp. Here we go. Oh, we're on a trip. Anyway, so that happened. We got our sealant from the dude who wanted the password to the Dream Tea place, which allowed us to make a raft, which is why we are currently in the Westerly Woods. So we're going to be exploring the Westerly Woods, probably going down the coast. I don't want to quite go to the Tiefmoor Bluffs yet because I've been meaning to go up to the mountain with Nessa's balloon. Nessa, after we painted her a beautiful poster and put it up in the city of Nava, she's been getting a whole bunch of traffic, and she has offered us a free trip up the mountain. So that's what I've sort of been wanting to doing. I don't think we can make it to this island. I said we might explore this island later, but I don't think our raft is only for shallow water, I say in quotation marks. I think the lake might be too deep. So, yeah, just real quick, hold on, let me bring up my bag. Let me just find my the books. I Earth Root tea, 2 snatches of root, 1 inky cap. I realized as I was looking this shit over that I don't think I've ever tried this. There's 2 roots and 1 inky cap, right? Yeah, there we go. I don't think I've ever tried this potion. I say potion. It's a tea. Okay, that just makes things like teas are basically like your frickin' Snapchat, whatever, for the frig filters. Anyway, I don't like that though, so we drink water and that gets rid of the tea effect. Anyways, we also found this dude's farm. He was missing. His daughter wants to become a sailor or whatever the shit like that. There's his daughter. We found this dude's farm, and he had a couple of orphans with him, or he didn't have a couple of orphans. He realized some person or people were stealing apples from his farm. So we followed the obvious apple trail here, and we followed it to a couple of orphans who were living out in the countryside, and we brought them back to his house. And he was just like, yeah, I'll, you know, like we're trying to look for their parents, you know, because apparently there was a ship crash, and there was a ship crash, and they don't know where their father is. I thought she's just dead, but apparently our quest is still ongoing for him. And let me see, where is it? Thomas Apples. So they still don't know where their father is. I suspect he's either by the coast, or he could be the Cove guy from the original city of Lindau. Could it be Mysterious Cove Guy Hermit? Anyway, we also have... we tried fishing for this fish, Old Pops, but I fished like 5 of the sandfish or whatever, and I was getting nothing. So I don't know how many you have to fish before it's Old Pops, but maybe we'll try again at a later point in time. There's also the lockbox that I think it's in the Teethmore Bluffs in the Howling Caverns. That's not ominous. The scientist lady in the city. The shady guy was selling like a life elixir in the city, and the scientist lady asked us to purchase it for her, so she could test it, but she was having trouble testing it, so she's just like, well, the guy claims it's all of the hot springs waters throughout Eastshade are using it, so can you go collect me samples? So we're also collecting samples from all the hot springs all over the place. Also, now get ready for this, guys, get ready for this. Are you ready for this? Okay, while I was posting the videos to YouTube, alright, I noticed on one of the in-between prompt, you know how on the loading screens they have like little tips and shit like that? I noticed one of them was just like, hey, press caps lock to run. So, see how I think we're moving a little bit faster? Caps lock off. Caps lock on. Anyway, so that would have been a nice thing to know, eh? Caps lock off. Caps lock on. So, well, that looks nice. So, oh yeah, this is the little thing. This is probably leading out to the Teethmore Bluffs. So, that would have been nice to know. I figured this should have been in the base shit, so that because we've been moving around slow the entire time. So, who the frig knew that this was a thing to be able to frickin' run? Anyway. Like this, like the child that was in the tutorial in the first part that was just like, hey, let's make a canvas. You know, he should have been like, also, hey, run after me. Press caps lock, now hold caps lock. I don't know why I'm picking up all these things. Why do you pick up things? Because I can. These are for teas. The blue flowers are for mountain wort. These are mountain wort. They're for fast travel teas. Sorry, the mountain wort teas. Anyway, so we explore the farm. We're going off to explore the coast now, so that's gonna be interesting. And then maybe like the first little area of the Teethmore Bluffs. I don't want to get too far into it. I feel like I'm gonna be sucked in. And I will have to continue exploring the Teethmore Bluffs. By the way, the reason, just for a little bit of a backstory on what we're doing in this game, or like who we are, just to recap for anybody who doesn't know. We are a wandering sort of painter / adventurer. The way we paint paintings is we have canvases. We basically take screenshots of the land, and then it'll become a picture, a painting. And then we can sell the painting to people who want them. Sometimes we'll get requests for painting. We recently got a job in the city where we get commissions for painting. And then we're also sort of an adventurer. We just wander the countryside doing good deeds, like Skyrim or something like that. So we just help people. Like somebody's just like, hey, somebody's stealing my apples. You know, we'll find out who that is. Why not? But the reason we're in this land that we are, this is sort of a island area called Eastshade. And the reason we're in Eastshade is because it was our mother's last wish that we visit Eastshade. She loved this place, and it was one of her last wishes for us to go to the land of Eastshade and paint some paintings while we were there. So, We need to paint a picture of the great tree, which we did. This is a tree called the Great Shade. Our mother was just like, there was just a lovely giant tree. And we're just like, how will I know which tree? And she's just like, oh, you'll know. It's a really big tree. And so I looked at that tree and I was just like, that seems like the tree. And so we painted that one. Oh dear. Also, we need to paint a picture of anywhere in the Tiefmoor Bluffs, which we'll do at some point. A picture from the mountaintop, which we're definitely going to do at this time around. And also a picture from the top of the building in Nava. Now, we've been to that building in Nava, but the top of the building is currently out of commission because of construction. But if we complete Scientist Lady's task, she'll give us a pass, and then we'll be able to make it to the top and we'll be able to paint that picture. But for now, we're just going to be wandering around and doing some adventuring. Am I running again? No. Yes? It's really difficult to tell. I could get on my bike, but I figure we're exploring Sandy Snout Beach. There we go. That's inspiration in the bottom right there. Oh, okay. It's not going to let us go. Well, let's explore the left here first, and then we'll see that tower. I really enjoy the music in this game. It's very nice. Hold on a second here. Alright, so that's Lindau over there. That's the town that we started in. We came into we came into Eastshade on a boat, and our boat crashed on the reefs. And for some reason, only we ended up being washed ashore in the crash. Everybody else survived easily, apparently, but only we got swept up along the coastline. So that was a thing. By the way, as we're wandering around this way, I'm also keeping an eye out for like the father dude. I don't know why he would particularly just be on the coast. I mean, I'm sure they've looked along the coast before. Let me loop back around, and we're gonna just loop back around to where that tower was, so we can get by on the rocks and things like that. Like I said, I could use my bike, but the bike is pretty speedy. The bike's like a mount, sort of, and it's like one of like those old-timey bicycles with like the front wheel or back wheel. One of the wheels is much larger than the other one. Anyway, so let us loop back around this way. Through the wilds, picking up every little shit as we go. Also, the texture pop in this game can sometimes be a bit much. Like those blue plants. Also, there's like a forest with like a pink, sort of pink leafed trees. Oh yeah, this is where the orphans were. I say orphans as if we were 100% sure their parents are dead. You're orphans now, children. Just get used to it. All right. Also, oh, look at that. Ruins. Let's go down to the tower first. I don't want to explore too much of the Tiefmoor Bluffs because I promised myself I would go to the mountain. Like if you look at like the past VOD or like the past videos I post on YouTube, I'm just like, we should go to the mountain. We should go to the mountain. And I never go to the mountain. Oh, we've strayed a little bit far from the tower. All right. So let's get out. We're probably gonna get that tower, and it's gonna be nothing. It's just gonna be the tower. There's gonna be nothing there. Maybe there'll be some materials to craft a canvas or whatever the heckers. Oh, maybe there is something there. No, there's not gonna be anything there. So often there. No, they wouldn't put this out here for us to be like nothing. Anyway, so these towers, this could also be an appropriate lighthouse. But anyway, we read a book and it was just like these towers were used to light signal fires to communicate to ships and shit and stuff like that. The West Tower. All right, just canvas painting materials, and we discovered it, I guess. Anyway, so that's nice, I guess. All right, let's explore that ruins, but first. Let's hop on our bike. Where is it? Oh, we also got a zip line trolley thingy bib, so we can zip line now. Here's our bike. See, old timey bicycle. Here we go. Anyway, so we also got our zip line. So there was mysterious zip lines in the countryside that we couldn't get to, or that we couldn't use, and that until we got the zip line trolley. One of them led up to a tree house that was in the big ass tree. And we discovered the person who was up there was a naturalist lady who gives us money for scragweed. At first she was just like, "Oh, I will tell your fortune, just give me some black thistle." But we read some signs around the countryside that was just like, "No, black thistle, you can't pick it, it's illegal, it's a protected plant." So we were just like, "No, madam, we shall not pick the black thistle, 'tis illegal." And she was just like, "Good job, you passed the test." More or less. So that was kind of interesting. She was just like, "A few people have your privilege or whatever." I wonder if you had picked the black thistle, she would have told your fortune, and it was just a whatever option you pick. Teefmore Ruins. And whatever option she picks, she just like goes with it. Oh. We have a commission back in the city to paint the ruins at some point. Would it be nice to paint it from the inside and have like a shot like that or something like that? Or would it be nicer to paint it from the outside? I'm already getting ideas. Ooh, the outside? Ooh, fancy. Oh, fuck. Oh, look at this shot. Oh, that's nice. Oh, well, we sort of made it a little bit in Teefmore Bluffs. This is where the Shez, which are the worshippers of a god called Tiem, who think that the dream teas are only for the gods, and you shall not drink the dream teas. I hope drinking the dream teas in the cult area didn't get us in bad with them. Like, I saw you were in that thingy and you were drinking teas, and I'd be like, I don't know. I just curious. Ooh, I just want to just a little, just up here. Oh my god. Look at that. Listen to this music. Is this the shot? We need a painting of the Teefmore Bluffs for our mother. This is a good shot with the rock and shit. But up here as well with all of the windmills just out into the thingy with the bright ass moon. It's not a moon, I think it's a planet, because you can see the planet glow at night. Anyway, the daily eclipse is gonna happen because that planet's there. Every day, like, the sun goes behind it, so there's like a midday eclipse, which is happening right now. Before we purchased a coat at the shop or whatever, every time nightfall came, I got super duper cold. Oh look, some people are building that thing that looks like an ancient Egyptian structure thingy. Oh my god, they're even carving into it. I wonder if we can talk to them, or if they'll just be like, "We're just here to look." Oh, are these the Shez? I don't know, because they looked at TM obelisk. That's the word for this. It's an obelisk. These guys are like offering prayers and shit like that. Nick. What's this? Hello. I don't want to nick that because that seems important. Hello, what's happening here?
Yes. Yes, I see.
By the way, all the NPCs in this game are anthropomorphic animals, for those who don't know. So there's monkeys, birds, deers, bears. You get used to it after a while. You see what?
I can see all. And at the moment, I see you. I see everything about you.
Prove it. Prove it! No. Like, what is she gonna do? Just start talking? Really?
I see you have vast untapped potential,
really?
which you have not yet fully utilized.
Oh my god, she's trying to recruit us to her cult. You have vast untapped potential that you've not fully utilized. You can fully utilize it by joining our cult. That's true. Tell me more. Wrong! I've utilized all my potential. There's no more potential to be utilized. I leave. I have vast untapped potential. I don't know, that's true seems like the little pompous are just like, oh, I have vast untapped potential. That's true. I do have great potential. So, but I feel like wrong would be too much of an answer there. So we'll just go. Really? I have vast untapped potential. Tell me more.
I see doubt. You sometimes question if you've chosen the right path.
No, I'm 100% true. I'm always sure I've chosen the right path. Wrong. I know I'm on the right path.
It is clear I see things in you which you cannot yet see for yourself.
Ooh.
Yes. I think you are just the one I need. Tell me, have you heard of the Roots?
Oh my goodness, they are the Shez. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Yeah, I guess I've heard of them.
They are a group with lazy tendencies.
Oh, lazy.
And hedonic inclinations. The holy tea is sacred and should only be used for sacrifice to her divinity.
Okay.
The use of teas
They don't want
by
them to get high on the
mortals
teas.
is loathsome. We Shez understand that dream teas were created by Tiam for use by her alone. The tea must be offered only to Tiam.
That doesn't make sense. I agree. There's plenty of tea to go around. Sounds like a waste. Tiam sounds made up. Ooh, you never say the god sounds made up. Okay, so it does kind of sound like a waste. But there's plenty of tea to go around. Is something that should... That's something that leads down the path to the shitdom, though. It's like if somebody's chopping down trees and being like, well, there's plenty of trees to go around. Well, then eventually you get too many chopping of the trees or of things like that. So, but I'm not sure I agree necessarily. Like the other people were just, like I said, like, why put them if it's, like, why be like, oh yeah, here, you can make these teas with plants. You physically make the teas. It's not like the teas are just found in the wilds. It's not like that. It's just like, yes, these are like holy plants, the teas. You know, like I would understand if they were just like, no, you cannot use the blue flower. They are a sacred plant. You know, I would be like, understandable. I won't pick this plant in your land. But I mean, that's not how this. You're physically making the teas. You're making them into this world only to. Like, teas aren't just growing. I mean, it just seems like it sounds like a waste. This is what we have to do.
There is wickedness in your soul,
Ooh.
but nothing that her divinity won't forgive in time.
There's wickedness in our soul.
The sinful use of dream tea must be stopped. The tea must be grown for Tiam, or not at all. But the Roots members recognize us well.
It must be grown for
We need you.
all.
Will you accept this command from Tiam?
A command? What exactly are you asking of me? That's right, we never accept anything until we know. And also, it sounds shifty.
You must take this vial of Tiam's antidote and splash it on the Roots tea vine. A single splash on a single leaf will do.
See, this is bullshit.
You must first gain access to their ranks if you haven't already. It may be hard, but Tiam is with you.
I'm already a member. That's true. What will the antidote do? Okay. Or, I'm not going to do that. We'll just ask what will the antidote do. We need more information.
You needn't ask, for it is a command of Tiam.
You needn't ask?
She delivered it to me directly. It is not our place to question her.
Did you have a dream? People could die. This antidote could kill people. It could be poison. You know, we did read the paper, that said that the dream teas had been poisoned or whatever. I wonder if that was supposed to come out later, and that was like a false thing that shouldn't have come out. Because the paper and this Nava updates every day with like things that have happened or things like that. And one of them was like, yeah, the dream teas. Oh no, they've been hurt or whatever stuff like that. But I went later and the dream teas were perfectly fine. So this is kind of bullshit. Also, they're just like the teas must only be grown for TM, but harming the plants the teas grow from. That's fine. Nothing sacred. The plants, whatever, fuck them. They're evil plants now because they're being used by evil people. No. All right. I've sworn an oath that I told the tree lady before. I've sworn an oath, and that oath is to never harm the nature that I paint. And dream tea plants are nature, and therefore I cannot harm them. So I'm not going to do that. The plants did nothing wrong.
We all lose our path sometimes. We must open our minds and our hearts to TM. She will guide us back to the light. Praise TM.
All right, well, that's been interesting. I mean, you seem chill and stuff like that, but also very assumptuous about what you see in me and stuff like that. You just said vague things like, what are these? Can I read this? Is this okay? Dearest goddess, creator of river, plants, and hills, minder of stone, wind, and flame, please accept our most humble offering, grown and plucked with everlasting respect for your creations and their well-being. Look at this bullshit! We respect your creations and their well-being, but will poison them easily if they're being used for evil, which we decide. Bullshit, madam. Bullshit. Anyway. We're taking these plants though, but in moderation, as I say, as we pluck every single thing that we can. Anyway, so that was bullshit. We're not doing that quest. I mean, Lady seems chill, but like also super vague, and also she wants us to poison people. So I mean, I wonder if we continued to talk to her about tell me more, she would just continued making vague assumptions, assumptuous statements about us. Ah, I see you have a great purpose set before you. We're like, I see sometimes you struggle with internal battles. Or I see that in the future. Or I don't know. Other vague statements like that. Anyway, I saw this path from across the. I swear, somebody has asked us to paint that pole. Oh look, boards. We use those to make canvases. We can buy canvases now from the art store now that we've got there, but I'll never say no to free shit. This is lovely. There's that house on the lake over there. This it seems very rickety though. Like what is these little things sticking out, like support things or whatever? Why is all the wood around here so rickety? They're just like, it's by water. Okay, here we go. Oh, some of these cattail. Alright, let me just test to see if I can raft here real quick. Where's our raft? Oh shit, we can raft. Well, kids, we're going out to the island. By the way, I raft super slow, so let's I don't know, let's sing a sailing hymn. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. What's the other Pirates of the Caribbean song I know? Sing a sailing hymn. Pirate songs. The bell has been raised from its watery grave. Hear its sepulchral tone. A call to all, pay heed the squall, and set your sails to home. Yo ho. Oh, there's just a sheep here. Thieves and beggars. Get me off the raft. The water's too deep. I can't get off the raft. I need to find like a shore or whatever. Oh, the fuck. Uh-oh, is that a rainstorm? Oh, fuck. Pay heed the squall! Pay heed the squall! We're fucking prophetic! Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Set the sails to home, Captain! Waves off port bow! Alright. No, the water's not too deep. Get us off. Okay. Pack. Well. Sinkwood Inn. Okay, so this was an inn. Hello, I'm here to take shelter from the storm. Oh, a bear person. Hello, what up? You look lovely. Nice claws.
Oh, we're not really taking new visitors. There's been an incident. But with the storm...
Oh!
Well, I'll give you the room we were planning to give the detective. We're just about full otherwise.
A murder mystery! Or some other mystery. The room we plan to give an detective. Oh my god, this is classic! We wash up on the shores of an inn on a dark and stormy day. Not night. There has been a murder. We are detective, and we must solve it.